God damn, man. I was wondering how they were gonna get there as far as the lyric and the title Headache, and that's how they did it. Hey guys, it's Sam here. Welcome back to the channel. We got some more Day 6 for us today, and we're continuing on with the Remember Us Youth Part 2, Youth With Me Part 2, and this is Headache. As I said before, we are no longer using the other lyric video channel. We are now using IWE. I believe that's how it's pronounced, because it's just IWEE. And Headache. Let's get into some more Day 6. Hurt Road, beautiful song. Let's see what Headache has for us. Okay. Can I just say that Wampa with his blonde hair, and especially the way that this pose is taken, looks like a fucking savage. I gotta go back. I'm not paying attention to the lyrics. That hook kind of got me. Or a riff, whatever you want to call it. I was gonna say, they're definitely playing with the vocal tones here. There's some modulation on their voices, and that's fine because you can still hear their overall voice, right? It's okay to hear me at least in my head. Would you rather be Headache? Nice. At least then I can feel you. God damn, man. I was wondering how they were gonna get there as far as the lyric and the title Headache, and that's how they did it. Brilliant. Be a headache. At least then I can feel you. Damn. So I was saying they're doing some sort of modulation in what they're voicing, and that's fine because you can still hear the main portion of their voice, but see, like there when on the bed, like they're cutting it, and they're, you know, you can sing it like that, but that's an effect as far as them cutting it like that on the recording track. Because I'm sure there's live clips and he does it really, really close to what the audio is going to sound like. Because you can cut your voice like that. But there's definitely some sort of modulation filter effect on the vocals. And I'm okay with it, like it's not bad by any stretch. These guitars are drenched in like chorus and reverb. Like it's... I don't know the best way to describe it if you're not like a musician, because I'm going to probably say some things and most of you are going to be like, that makes absolutely no fucking sense. But musicians and guitarists have weird things to describe things. But like, the guitar part coming up here, it's like... Because it's like, wow, wow, wow. And it almost sounds like it's in water. Like it sounds, I was going to say it sounds wet, but that, I mean... It's just drenched in like a super fast chorus to where it's like warbling, but it's like the speed and the depth rate are so high up that it's, instead of going like a woo, it's a warble, almost like a rotating speaker, like a Leslie would be kind of. And I know most of y'all are probably like, what the hell are you talking about? I don't get it, but I don't know any other way to explain it. Like it's like, I don't know, it just feels like it would be underwater. That's the best way I can describe it. Now I know why they picked this picture of Wonka, why he looks like a savage. Because that line is savage. Get in my head and hurt me. So I can at least feel you like a headache. Man. Brutal line, but brilliant line at the same time. Headache, another one of those Day6 songs that, you know, doesn't have the happiest of meanings as a whole as far as the lyrical content is concerned, but it's an upbeat song, right? Like it's an upbeat song. The BPM is up there. I like that they were playing around, and again, this is something that I've loved about Day6 as far as me going through, you know, all the MVs and then going back to the beginning and working our way up through the B sides, is I get to see that progression again of their musicality and their experimentation of things. And this was another song of experimentation. Now granted, it wasn't with a ton of musical experimentation. This was more on the I don't want to say editing because that's not the correct word that I'm looking for. The recording and engineering side. There we go. Where they're playing with voice modulation and things of that nature. And that may or may not have been them doing that. That could have just been their audio engineer or their producer. Granted, they write their songs and they write their lyrics and things of that nature, but they do still have someone who's going to help them. And they won't, when you're a musician, when you go to a recording studio, you have a producer or someone who's looking out for you, and they're gonna come almost be like, the best way to describe it is like they're the director of the movie, you know, but they're the director of the song and how it gets recorded, if that makes sense. Like you as the actor / musician, you have a vision for how it should be because it's yours, it's your role, it's your song, it's your piece. But sometimes the director has to tweak it a little bit or say, hey, don't play it this way, try it this way instead. Or we're gonna try this because it just works out better as a whole, if that makes sense. That's probably the easiest way I know how to describe that. But so I don't know if this was them having those input thoughts or if it was just their producer doing it. Either way, I liked it. It was good. And it didn't take away from their vocals at all. Like it didn't take away. It wasn't like they were completely drenched in auto-tune or anything of that nature. It was just like a slight filter. And I liked it. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought about Headache. I really liked it. That line was savage as hell. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Cheers to you guys, and we'll see y'all in the next one.